What's up out there? Welcome back to some more Runescape 3, and we are on episode 14. So, in the last video, I was working towards getting, I think, mining or smithing or something. I was trying to get some skills built up in level so that I could start gaining the XP skilling suits and things like that over from, invention. I'm totally brain dead this morning. So I was working on all of that. Well, I got my mining up to level 80. I did this, I was out mining, I was doing everything, minding my own business, just playing along, mining and stuff like that. So I got mining up to level 80. I got some knowledge bombs from something, I don't remember where they came from, whether it was one of these treasure hunter drops or something like that, but I got some knowledge bombs, so I grabbed all my combat training dummies and I was doing a bunch of combat. I was trying to push ahead a little bit with that, and I got a little bit further. I was really getting excited about doing some combat. Like, I really wanted to go out and just start searching the world and adventuring and just doing some combat. Not necessarily working on Slayer so much, maybe some dungeoneering, or just randomly going around and fighting mobs just to see what's out there and you know, what dungeons are there, just kind of poke around. In the meantime, because I had hit level 80 on mining and I had level 80 on smithing, I went and I've got my Bane ore box, the pickaxe, and the Matic. So I've got all that stuff upgraded. Then we had a couple of things happen. So first and foremost, somebody's got the hearts blowing around here. The Plague Doctor suit's kind of cool. So one day, it was the Steel Series thing. We got that pet. I think it's the unicorn pet. We got that Steel Series thing. With that drop, I don't remember whether it was keys or what, but there was a bunch of lamps and stars that came in. I was like, okay, cool. So I did the whole Steel Series thing. You log into their website, you get whatever free giveaway they had, and it was cool. I applied some stuff. I applied some of them to the combat skills just to bring them up a little bit. And then May 1st, we had our Amazon Prime gaming drop hit, and that was 35 keys. This was a crazy number of keys. I think there was some rune coin in there also, so I've got a couple hundred rune coin more to spend, but 35 keys. And keep in mind, I was all stoked to go out and do some combat, and I get all this mound of keys. And as you open the keys, they basically just fill your inventory with lamps and stuff. So it was kind of an overload. So at first I thought, okay, what am I going to apply all of these lamps to? All the lamps and bonus XP, like it was astronomical. So I went from like 65, I think because I was working on the combat dummies, I think I got my attack skill up to level like 67 or something like that. So then I start getting all these lamps and I get it at, now it's at 70. My strength is up at 72. My defense is up at 70. I think defense was fairly close. So I spent it, basically what I'm saying is I spent some of those lamps on these combat skills, which totally deflated any interest I had in going out and doing combat. Like I was excited about going to it, and then I got all these lamps to just get me where I wanted to be. And I'm like, well, all right. So the magic number being 70 is so that I can equip stuff for invention and go out and do combat there. And you'd think that'd make me happy, but it kind of just, it took away I was looking forward to like the little grind, learning out combat, because I've been out in combat, but I haven't really focused on combat, if that makes sense. So I've been wanting to go out and do a little bit better job of like working on my bars and stuff. Because like in the dungeoneering side of things, I've been going out and doing dual wielding. Out here, I've got two-handed weapons, stuff like that. You know, I wanted to try to get a little bit more into combat and work on my bars and all that and see how combat flows more than just apply heal when you need to. And it just kind of took all that away. So all of my skills, aside from, I did not put anything in invention. I intentionally did not put anything in invention. I thought about it. I thought about just dumping all those lamps and everything into it, and I thought, no, that's kind of defeating the purpose of what I'm trying to do with invention, so I just kind of put it into other stuff. And then when I ran out, I was like, all right, I'm going to dump it all into construction. So once I got these up to 70, everything else up to level 60, so everything I have, every skill aside from invention, is all level 60. And like I said, it kind of deflated me a little bit on the whole combat thing. Divination's at 500,000, bonus XP, mining's at 400,000. I just dumped all the bonus stuff into that. I might have dumped some into some of these combat skills because I was just, there was so many stars and lamps and everything. I'm like, I don't know what to put all this stuff into. So I just kind of randomly threw some things in here on, maybe some magic and ranged. Yeah, I dumped a little bit in there just to go use it. And then over the week, there was a few days work was just overwhelming, a big 12-hour day. So I didn't have the interest of coming back in here at night to sit and play. So I played briefly, did my daily stuff, these little daily challenges we get, and that was it. And a couple of those daily challenges, like 2 days in a row, was dungeoneering. So that takes me an hour because I go through it very slow. Because you can go through mining and divination and just there's crafting you can do. So I try to do all the different skills to get all the little bonuses out of it, or get all the XP that I can out of it. So I play through fairly slow, and I don't try to blast through it. And I had fun with those. Definitely having the equipment set in place has helped tremendously. But that's kind of what got us here today. And it's like I said, it just kind of got me to this point. Now I need to sit down and again, I've elevated way beyond where I was anticipating to be, and now I'm at a new place with all new skills and all new things to do, and I got to go figure out where in the hell I'm at. I kind of don't like that drop, and the more I think about this, the more I'm really wanting to do an Iron Man, because the Iron Man lets you, whatever you're focused on for that, I know it's a lot longer grind, and I know there's more to it. But this just isn't fun when you set yourself a goal and you say, I'm going to go do that. And then they just give you all the keys or you get all the XP lamps to get past that goal. And then you have nothing to work for because you just achieved that goal without doing anything. That kind of sucks. I get why they do it. They're trying to encourage people to play faster and get to the end game and all the good stuff or whatever. And that's fine. I just feel like I'm missing so many more things because I want to be learning the game, not just skimming past it. And that's kind of where I land on this. So I don't know where I'm going to go forward. I am not going to be doing an Iron Man at the moment. There's too many other things going on. I'm going to continue playing this. I just need to regather where I'm at with this and start, figuring out what goals I want to work towards next. Like invention was my big goal for a while. Now I just need to figure out what I want to work on. Archaeology would be a good one because that was what I wanted to get invention built up for. So now that I have invention, I need to level invention up to equip the thing for archaeology. So I need to revisit that. Plus I want to start doing questing again and all that. It's just finding time and setting goals that don't matter with what lamps do, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's where we're at. And there's progress, but not like the progress that I was wanting. So I've got the levels, but now it's like, whatever. I don't really care anymore. So that's the negative side to getting all these keys and lamps and stuff. So anyway, it's not a bad thing. It's just kind of annoying because you set you're mentally focused. This is what grind I'm going to do. And then the grind gets taken away. And I know I can apply those lamps wherever I choose, and I chose them to go here, but there were so many of those lamps, and I didn't realize there was going to be that much that came in. So once I got there, I was like, this sucks, anyway. I kind of wish there was more like cosmetics or something that came in with this stuff. It's just all lamps and keys and stuff from the keys give you lamps and bonus stars and all that, and there's like tons of them. There's very little in the way of other things that are not just totally boosting your character along the way. And it's a little disappointing. Yeah, I guess I didn't know what that drop was going to be like. But anyway, those two things all clicked together and it just kind of put me where I'm at today. So I'll get off that soapbox and stop ranting about it. But anyway, that is what we have for this week. And that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.